Zindabad!
If the Pakistanis decline to be a part of this mission, then that might disappoint Trump, and that could be a problem for Pakistan, given that it's very clear that that Asim Munir, not just Asim Munir, but I'd say the civilian and military leadership on the whole, are very keen for the U.S. to invest in Pakistan and to provide security assistance, which has largely been suspended for some time. And I think that if Pakistan declines to participate in the stabilization mission, that could disappoint Trump, and he may not. There is that risk that it could prompt him to pull back a bit and not be as inclined to work with Pakistan on some of these issues that have been discussed in recent diplomatic engagements.
Trump is interested in Pakistan military's engagement, I think partly because Pakistan military seems willing to engage, provided there is support and cover from Saudi Arabia and other Middle Eastern partners are there. Trump is also happy for that engagement because he looks at Pakistan military's capability, institutional capability, and knows that they can fight.
There is a risk of religious hardliners reacting negatively. It's very clear that groups like TLP and others are very opposed to Israel on the whole and to its policies in Gaza and so on. So if Asim Munir deploys troops to Gaza, it'll be very clear to these religious hardliners that this means a level of engagement with Israel. They'll be very unhappy, and I do fear that they could take to the streets. Pakistan has sought to um, weaken TLP by banning it recently and making it difficult to protest, but I think a decision like this could actually lead to a pretty significant mobilization in theory, which could make it more difficult for Pakistani security forces to put down or to limit these mobilizations. It could lead to violence, that which is not what I think that the military would like to see. We've seen what I would argue to be unprecedented changes to Pakistan's constitution that have resulted in what could best be described as the unbridled power of Asim Munir. And I think that it would be hard to imagine any time in Pakistan's history when you had an individual leader, an individual military leader with this type of clout.